Nim Karoli Baba was said to have the ability to be present in multiple locations simultaneously, a phenomenon often attributed to highly advanced spiritual beings. This aspect of his being added to the mystics surrounding his life and teachings. Central to Yogananda's teachings was the idea of conscious exit from the body. Through deep meditation, he claimed to have experienced states of heightened consciousness, transcending the limitations of the physical form.
So if you understand life very well, absolutely well, you can exit the body in such a way that you exit completely, you gather everything and leave. If you live like that, then we will give you a burial. We don't burn your body because we don't want to waste the wood on you.
Before we talk about the great yogis who left their body consciously, let's first watch Sadhguru's video.
When somebody dies, or when somebody is certified dead by your doctor, he's not completely dead. Death happens slowly. If you are not already aware of this, where's this lady? She should know, pastor's daughter. Anybody undertaker's son or daughter? Nobody? You may already know, most of you, that after a person dies, up to 11 days for sure, most of the time up to 14 days, fingernails grow, hair grows. You know this? How many of you are already aware of this? Yeah. So, because death is happening slowly, step by step it's going, it's not yet complete. The withdrawal of life process from this lump of earth happens step by step. For all practical purposes, when it is immobile, lungs have stopped, heart has stopped, so they'll declare you dead, but not yet. So it is by using this that still the life process is still continuing, you can rekindle that and activate the system. It is by using this that the tantrics have dead bodies walking. And it's not very uncommon, it's quite common. And sometimes, they will be working upon this when the cremation is on. There have been many instances, I have not personally seen, but I know people who have no reason to lie about it and they will not, such people have actually seen a burning body getting up and walking. They've set fire to it, it's burning, but it gets up and walks. Because at that moment when the burning begins from outside, the life process retreats and there's a concentrated spaces where life is happening more intensely at that moment. They make use of that and rekindle the system in such a way that suddenly it gets up and walks. Up to 5 to 7 minutes, it's behaving as if it's alive and then falls dead, exhausts itself. So it's based on this that when somebody dies, there are rituals in India. Up to 14 days, there are various kinds of rituals. Unfortunately, these rituals have mostly lost the knowledge behind that, the power behind that has been lost, and people are just doing things like for livelihood somebody is doing it, or just for the sake of doing it, they're doing it. Very few people truly understand the significance of what it is. Because life energies recede slowly. They've gotten so deep into this, every cell in the body, it doesn't just go poof like this. Functionally it may die, but totally it does not die, it dies slowly. So we want to hasten that process. We don't want somebody to die slowly. Dying slowly can be torturous, isn't it? Dying slowly is torturous or no? So it can be torturous. So we want him to leave quickly. After he dies, first thing is to tie the toes together. You know this? You still do it or no? Tie the toes together, because if you do not tie the toes together, from the lower end of the body, it will start imbibing life. It wants to live, because all the cells in the body are not dead. They're still making an effort to live. They will try to draw energy. When they try to draw energy, certain forces will enter the body. So you don't want that to happen to your loved one. So the moment he dies, you tie the toes. Now, no external support, he will go much more quickly. And the next thing is, you wash him up with water. Because when you wash the dead, see, even if you're alive, if somebody tries to give you a bath, they'll pour water on your face, you will feel like you're being waterboarded. When you were a child, when your mother gave bath to you, because we never used showers and things, they poured water, she always held it like this for you, so that the water doesn't come here and you don't feel waterboarded. But somebody else was giving a bath to you, they just poured, children are doing like this. Yes or no? So if you just pour water over the face, this dead guy gets waterboarded. If any little activity is happening, it'll all cease. So to live gracefully and to die gracefully is very important. Death is not some strange subject that we should not talk about. It is right here, progressing for all of us, isn't it? Slowly maturing, your death is maturing. One day it'll be complete. Let it be a long time after, but right now it is maturing, isn't it? So if you understand life very well, absolutely well, you can exit the body in such a way that you exit completely, you gather everything and leave. If you live like that, then we will give you a burial. We don't burn your body because we don't want to waste the wood on you. You have completely exited, there is no hurry. We can keep you for a day or two and then bury you. So I'm saying, this is a culture where we understood life and death absolutely well and dealt with it as it should be dealt with. Within the first 14 days, you can do a lot of service to the dead. That culture grew, that science grew in a big way in this country, but then got corrupted. So, what was a very wonderful science became commerce, and commerce became corruption. So today, if somebody in your house dies, you go to those people who claim they will do something, they will say, your grandfather wants to drink milk, give a cow, not 1 liter of milk, a cow. It's raining, your grandfather needs umbrella, give an umbrella. Your grandfather is walking through thorny paths, he needs footwear. See, whatever you may know or you may not know about your grandfather, one thing you know is he left his body here and went. Once he's left his body here, umbrella, clothing, footwear, not okay. Yes? But unfortunately, it's become like this. So we are right now in the process of training people to do this kind of services, but you should never make it your profession. Just as a service, if you are willing to offer, we can train you to do these things properly, and it's a very important thing to do in life. It's a very important aspect. When somebody has lost his body, he is completely helpless. He needs help, and he can be helped, but not with contaminated, corrupt hands. Somebody who cares, somebody who has the necessary sense about it. If you want to go through something like that, such trainings, it's available. We are even starting our own cremation places. In Coimbatore, we have Isha Sudugadu. You know this? You don't know. Oh, you know where to die at least now. And if some of you train for this, you can deliver that service, and it's a very significant service. People don't understand the value of it in today's world. The modern world, they don't understand the value of it, but it is extremely valuable to do that.
The concept of consciously leaving the body is often associated with spiritual or mystical experiences, and some monks and Indian yogis have claimed to have such experiences. Here are few individuals from Indian spiritual traditions who are said to have left their bodies consciously. Paramahansa Yogananda. Early life and spiritual quest. Born Mukunda Lal Ghosh in Gorakhpur, India in 1893, Yogananda exhibited an early inclination towards spirituality. Raised in a devout family, his quest for spiritual truth led him to seek out various yogis and saints in his youth. Meeting Swami Sri Yukteswar in 1910, Yogananda's life took a transformative turn when he met Swami Sri Yukteswar Giri, a revered yogi. Under Yukteswar's guidance, Yogananda deepened his understanding of yoga and Vedanta philosophy, setting the stage for his future spiritual endeavors. Journey to the West. In 1920, Yogananda embarked on a journey to the United States, where he introduced Western audiences to the ancient teachings of Kriya Yoga. His charismatic presence and eloquent teachings gained him a following, and he established the Self-Realization Fellowship in Los Angeles. Autobiography of a Yogi, published in 1946, provides a window into his spiritual journey and the experiences of other yogis. The book became a spiritual classic, offering insights into the nature of consciousness, the mystical realms, and the potential for self-realization. Consciously leaving the body. Central to Yogananda's teachings was the idea of conscious exit from the body. Through deep meditation, he claimed to have experienced states of heightened consciousness, transcending the limitations of the physical form. Swami Rama. Early initiation and yogic practices. Swami Rama, born in the Indian Himalayas, received early initiation into the yogic path by his master Bengali Baba. From a young age, he immersed himself in intense sadhana, practicing meditation and mastering yogic techniques. Meeting Himalayan sages. Swami Rama claimed to have met and received guidance from various Himalayan sages, each contributing to his understanding of the higher realms of consciousness. These encounters shaped his teachings and provided profound insights into the yogic tradition, scientific experiments, and yogic mastery. In 1960s, Swami Rama participated in groundbreaking scientific experiments demonstrating conscious control over physiological functions, including body temperature and heart rate. He showcased the yogic ability to influence the autonomic nervous system. Himalayan Institute. In 1971, Swami Rama founded the Himalayan Institute, a center dedicated to the study and practice of yoga and meditation. The institute has become a global hub dissemination of authentic yogic knowledge, emphasizing the holistic development of individuals. Legacy of yogic wisdom. Swami Rama's teaching continued to inspire seekers worldwide. His emphasis on the scientific exploration of the mind, the mastery of yogic practices, and the integration of spiritual wisdom of daily life has had a lasting impact on the understanding of yoga in the West. Ramana Maharshi. Profound awakening. Ramana Maharshi, originally Venkataraman, was born in Tamil Nadu, India. At the age of 16, he experienced a profound spiritual awakening. This transformative event marked the beginning of his journey into the depths of consciousness. Arunachala and silent meditation. Ramana Maharshi settled at the sacred hill of Arunachala, where he engaged in silent meditation. His magnetic presence drew seekers from various backgrounds, and the ashram that formed around him became a center for spiritual inquiry. Teachings on self-inquiry. Central to Ramana Maharshi's teachings was the practice of self-inquiry. By asking the fundamental question, "Who am I?" seekers were directed inward, facilitating the direct experience of pure consciousness and the dissolution of the egoic self. Surrender and devotion. While promoting self-inquiry, Ramana Maharshi also emphasized the importance of surrender and devotion to the divine. He recognized that various paths could lead to the same ultimate truth, acknowledging the diversity of individual spiritual journeys. Legacy of silence. Ramana Maharshi's silent teachings conveyed through his presence and occasional writings. His emphasis on direct experience and the realization of the self beyond the mind has influenced the Advaita Vedanta tradition and contemporary non-dual teachings. Nim Karoli Baba. Early years and spiritual quest. Born Lakshmi Narayana Sharma, Nim Karoli Baba left his home at a young age in search of spiritual experience. His wandering ascetic lifestyle took him through northern India, where he engaged in intense sadhana, miracles and healing. Nim Karoli Baba became known for his miracles and healing abilities. Devotees and seekers were drawn to him not only for his teachings but also for the supernatural events associated with his presence, reflecting a deep connection with the divine. Establishment of ashrams. Nim Karoli Baba established ashrams in various locations, including Kainchi Dham and Rishikesh. These centers became focal point for spiritual practice, communal living and service to humanity, embodying the Guru's teachings of love and devotion. Teaching through unconditional love. Maharaj Ji's teachings were often conveyed through simple, direct and profound statements. His emphasis on love has the most direct path to God, transcended religious boundaries, attracting followers from diverse cultural and spiritual backgrounds. Simultaneous presence. Nim Karoli Baba was said to have the ability to be present in multiple locations simultaneously, a phenomenon often attributed to highly advanced spiritual beings. This aspect of his being added to the mystics surrounding his life and teachings. Sri Aurobindo. Early life and political activism. Aurobindo Ghosh, a nationalist, philosopher and poet, initially participated in India's struggle for independence against British rule. His early life in England exposed him to Western philosophy and literature, influencing his intellectual development. During a period of imprisonment in 1908, Aurobindo experienced a profound spiritual awakening. This transformative event redirected his life towards the pursuit of spiritual knowledge and practice, marking the beginning of his spiritual journey. Integral Yoga philosophy. Aurobindo developed the philosophy of integral yoga, which aimed at the transformation of all aspects of human existence. This holistic approach sought to integrate the physical, mental and spiritual dimensions, leading to a higher state of consciousness. Collaboration with the Mother. Aurobindo collaborated with Mirra Alfaza, known as the Mother, in establishing the Sri Aurobindo Ashram in Pondicherry. Together, they worked toward creating a spiritual community dedicated to the realization of the divine life on earth. Aurobindo believed in the evolutionary potential of human consciousness. His vision encompassed a future where humanity could transcend its current limitations, participating in a new phase of spiritual evolution that would bring about a higher level of collective consciousness. In conclusion, the lives and teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda, Swami Rama, Ramana Maharshi, Nim Karoli Baba and Sri Aurobindo collectively represent a rich tapestry of spiritual exploration and insight. Their diverse backgrounds, unique paths and profound contribution have left an enduring legacy that continues to inspire and guide spiritual seekers on the quest for self-realization and higher consciousness. Through their teachings, these spiritual luminaries invite individuals to explore the depth of their own being, transcending cultural, religious and philosophical boundaries in the pursuit of truth and divine realization.